Hi Sagittarius, what's up? How you doing? Tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology. How was your week? Sagittarius, it's that time again. Time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for technically it's the end of August still because there's a few days left and we don't want to skip them. You know, Gregorian set up the calendar and we're stuck with it. But also into September basically for you because it's the week ahead for you and the one on your mind. However, whenever you came and found this reading is perfect timing as always because my readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And I do appreciate you for being here, of course. Feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like or leave a timestamp if needed. My readings do get a wee little bit long, but that's only because we're going to take a look at everything going on. There's no extended bonuses. I don't even know what a Patreon is. I haven't got a clue. Anyways, we are going to take a look at your career and finance, see what's going on in your work life. We'll take a look at the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person because you are allowed to miss and love whoever you want for however long you want. Then we will also take a look at Sagittarius is dealing with a new person, see what's going on with them, or if you're still single and available, what's coming your way. All right. And then we'll come back together for a future influence on the connection, and everything will be for yours and theirs highest and greatest good. Because as you know, we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. So tray tables up, y'all get big front seats because as you know, I have been called the Sag Whisperer by some of my besties who have also called me egotistical, self-centered, ADHD. But then a squirrel ran past the window and I didn't care anyways. So I'm here for you, Sagittarius. That's why I'm Archer. Right, Buddha Squirrel? Yeah. TikTok, if you could double tap the screen for me and show a little love, I appreciate you. Instagram, hit that like. And Instagram, TikTok, you are all welcome to come and be a part of the family here on YouTube at Archer Astrology. Definitely stop by, hang out, subscribe, set the bell. And you here on YouTube, if you are already subscribed, double check and make sure the bell is set to all. My beautiful Scorpio head of research and development at Archer Industries did tell me that YouTube did another one of their beautiful updates and turned off the bells to every channel you subscribe to. So all you got to do is tap the bell, make sure all is selected, and you're in. That's it. All right. If you'd like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the Zoom one-on-one personal meetings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. So I look forward to reading for you. And definitely Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. The adventure starts at the homepage. I do go live Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern for an all signs, even though this one's being slightly adjusted in the schedule to tomorrow. So Saturday, 6 p.m. for the all signs Eastern time. And then all of your individual signs, weeklies, pick-a-cards and such are neatly organized into playlists for you. The pick-a-card's on a little bit of a break. It's not going anywhere. It'll still be here randomly. I just got to catch up on personal reading requests so that I make sure that everybody in the family is taken care of because my dominant program is the preservation of human life. But when you need a little moment to either have a break from the cards or while you're waiting for me to go live, definitely check out the Healing Music Base cover playlist with Bill. He's the family's Gemini. He's cool. And we got the greats. The Beatles are there. Blake Shelton, Casey Musgraves, Clayton Petty, and more. Okay? So, and if you are on TikTok, follow Caitlin Petty at Kate Petty. We're going to manifest 100,000 followers for her piece of cake. All right? You can't help but walk away from her concerts without laughing and smiling until your cheeks hurt. Okay? So, let's do it, Sagittarius, because when I sat down to meditate on your energies and asked God what was going on, he was just like, expect an offer. And I'm like, really? No way. He's like, yeah way. And I'm like, oh, I see what you did there. That's why me and God get along so good. When I barged into his office and said, I ain't dealing with guardian angels. I want to work for you. He's like, I like you, kid. You got spunk. I said, that's because I'm Archer. And we got along ever since. That's why we're going to use the Biblical Tarot for the base cards, an awesome gift from the creators at the Biblical Tarot. Check them out on Instagram and TikTok. Then throw a boatload of clarifiers at it with the Titanic Tarot. Okay? And everything. The usual. Highest and greatest good. So let's do it to it. God, tune me in, tap me into Sagittarius's energy. All right. Whatever you got, give me everything you got, as long as it's highest and greatest good. All right. Here we go. And heads up on the super chats. We got to keep that minimal because I got to go to Mama T's doctor's appointment. So we can't run this into like a billion of them. I'd love to. I'd love to read for all 50,000 of you guys. But I got to look after Mama T, too. She's like everybody's mama. Did you see her at Caitlin's live last night? She's like, I'm an only child with like 50 bajillion siblings. It's so cool, though. I love it. Anyways, all right, let's do it to it. Sagittarius. Meanwhile, back at your reading. Let's go. Hopefully you've scrolled by now and you're just like, I don't even want to hear what Archer's saying. Just read the cards, Archer. Sagittarius, behave yourself. Or don't. I don't care. Do you. Let's go. Here we go. All right, Sagittarius, 2 shuffles. It's on. Let's go. 2 shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. Woo, preview. I like previews. The 3 of Wands is definitely expect an offer because the one on your mind knows it's time to take action. And if they kind of keep sitting on their thoughts, they might lose you. You're hearing the Beatles song, you're going to lose that girl. But yeah, this is Aries energy, the call of Abraham. This here knows it's time to take action. And I got a feeling you're going to like the outcome because at the bottom of the deck is your card, Temperance. That's the law of correspondence. So this is a much more positive outcome than what you might think is coming your way. And I see you're the boss, you're in charge because your energy is at the bottom of the reading. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, Sagittarius, we got to maintain the energetical rhythm. It's like starting a song. You got to count in. You can't just like, bleh. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittariuses because you know it's the looks you give. Anyways, here we go. Overall energy is the 5 of Wands. Teamwork makes the dream work. Joseph in that Technicolor dream code of his shows up with Genesis 37:27 that comes out. The overall energy shows that you can overcome the strifes, the struggles, and the frustrations you've been feeling lately and manifest and create that positive outcome you've looked for. With the Hanged Man to the 6 of Swords on the King of Swords, you will see things from a different perspective, or you're going to teach everybody else how to too. The 6 of Swords is when you overcome the grief that you've dealt with and, you know, lemons and lemonade. You make things much more positive. I'm seeing a corn maze. Interesting. That might resonate. That'd be fun to do. But yeah, your patience is not going to go unnoticed or unrewarded in this with the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is the true card of patience that gets you to the King of Swords, where somebody actually learns how to speak Sagittarius and communicates properly. I like that. I think you're going to meet a good guy or a good girl if you're a male Sagittarius. Let's find out. Let's find out more. Here we go. Current conditions at Sagittarius. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Foot on the gas, I know I'm going to crash. This here does show that you're protected. Even when you feel like that you're just fed up, you're tired of feeling stuck in the same old cycles, much like a chariot that's like stuck in the mud. I'm seeing a Jeep, because a Jeep wouldn't get stuck in the mud. That'd be a really big mud hole. But maybe you're actually looking for a new car, like your lease is ending, or I'm seeing a Sag that your dashboard's got more lights on it than a Christmas tree, and you're like, you know what? I'm just ready for something new. The Chariot is, in traditional Rider-Waite, what the Emperor drove into any battle or war. So even if you don't feel like it, you're ready and you're prepared. You're safe and protected to go forward. Maybe you and the one in your mind, there's been a distance for some time, and you're working to overcome it. Or for some of you, there's somebody new that is approaching that's going to blow your mind. Either way, you're tired of being stuck in those same old cycles, like a vehicle stuck in the mud. And like, you're ready for the change in life where people treat you the way you treat other people because you give your all to everything. Very loving, very nurturing, Cancerian energy. You might even have Cancer further down in your chart somewhere that makes you really like focus on your home life. Maybe you're looking for a new place to stay. Either your rent rate's gone up and you got your renewal notices and you're like, I'm out. Or the neighborhood's just kind of outgrown itself, so to speak. Or you're like the youngest person in the neighborhood. And you're just looking for a change of course, change of direction, okay? Life hack, if you do get a renewal notice and it's too much, you can actually go to your property manager and ask them for negotiations for a better rate. They kind of have to do it. Now you know. But this does show forward momentum for you moving forward, that you, as we come out of Mercury retrograde, and we just experienced a parade of planets on the 28th that lined up 6 big planets in the sky. That's like at the starting line to go forward, okay? That shows the changes that you're seeking are coming your way, and they're changes you've been waiting for a while, okay? Some of you guys might even just be doing some home remodeling. Maybe it's time to paint or move some furniture around. I've seen a Sagittarius trying to like build an IKEA cabinet. The instructions are useless, aren't they? Anyways, let's go. All right, immediate influence. What are the planets doing to you right now? The Moon card, Pisces energy, also Cancer. You've got strong Cancer in this reading, okay? Which, I mean, at some point in everybody's life, they've dealt with one, so it's a thing. But this is kind of the fear of the unknown. Maybe you fear that it's not going to change. Like, maybe, like I'm seeing a Sagittarius that's saying, Archer, maybe I'm just not meant to find real love. Everything always seems to go the wrong way, and I'm not where I thought I'd be. you're doing better than you think, Sagittarius. You have worked so hard to get where you are in life. The moon card is simply the fear of the unknown that the sun card sheds light on to overcome those things, okay? Your dreams might be even speaking to you more or being more realistic or vibrant than you realized before. And remember that a dream, when you see a person in the dream, if you see the person first before you develop the situational awareness, that means they're dreaming about you. If you establish the situational awareness first and then see the person, that means you're dreaming. But either way, you guys are both having the dream at the same time. So I'm seeing that you're connected to this person energetically. And some of you might be even diving a little deeper into the esoteric. Maybe you're interested in tarot or healing work, Reiki, stuff like that. Even just ASMR, binaural beats, meditations, trying to get a little more connected to yourself and really dive into your 9th house. You do rule the 9th house, so you want to know more, all right? I see some stuff coming in because you've dealt with a lot of disappointments that have tried to keep you down. I'm seeing a Sagittarius that has cried themselves to sleep more than once alone in their room. And things will start changing now that retrograde has ended and we're into the new earth, the new timeline. Things will start moving faster, okay? And if you are curious whether or not you are in the new timeline or wondering about a Mandela effect, to confirm it, the best one and the most recent newest one that we have is Britney Spears, okay? Remember the video for Oops, I Did It Again, right? Remember Britney in that red jumpsuit with their the black headset microphone? Even the Halloween costumes had the black headset microphone, right? Check the video out now. Britney doesn't have a mic anymore. Where'd the mic go? Britney had a mic malfunction. So that'll confirm, especially if you do remember the microphone, that you're into the new timeline. And there's going to be new generations that don't remember the microphone. All right? Not to mention you're here. Everybody at Archer Astrology is in the new timeline. But anyhow, let's see what's going on with your work situation. What's up with the career and finance? The Emperor. Daddy's home. Aries energy shows up on this. This here shows that maybe you feel like your day-to-day job is slowing your roll or holding you back from your true prosperity and rising to a boss, okay? Some of you might be waiting for a promotion or feeling like you're due for one that has never come in, or a 90-day review that's never happened, okay? The Emperor does show that the higher ups in your industry are noticing you. They have seen the work, especially if you are feeling at a point where it's holding you back. Some of you guys want to actually break the Dolly Parton 9-to-5 cycle altogether and start your own business or your own company, and you're wondering oh, this won't work. It's all just chasing dreams. But dreams don't work if you don't. And I'm seeing here that you have put in the work. You're in an Emperor energy, that things will work out well for you coming forward on this one. For some of you, you might even have a little surprise cookie of an offer that comes out, or somebody mentions something to you, and you have one of those Dr. House moments where somebody's like, oh, wow, Sagittarius, remember when you used to do da-da-da-da-da? And you're like, oh, yeah. And you bolt out of the room like, I got to do that. This shows that the time is right. The Emperor knows when to take actions. And after everything you've been through, it's time to rise to that next level, okay? Now, let's see what's up with the past life, okay? If you are dealing with a past person, doesn't matter. I'm not here to tell you what to do and who to love. I'm simply the map reader that's just reading it for you. I'm just your navigator. You're allowed to make any choice or turn on the roads that you want. The Page of Pentacles. This here is Capricorn energy. I'm also pulling a little Virgo off of this too, but Taurus. So I'm seeing all 3 earth signs come out on this, which means this is or was a grounded and stable connection until this person shocked you to the core, okay? It's Priscilla, Acts 18:26, teaching the teachers, okay? Maybe this is somebody that you've gone back to classes or school. You might be even wanting to go back for another degree or just work training, even taking a course or something. You might be starting to do something like after work, an extracurricular activity that somebody was involved in. But this here, once it started, they shot you to the core. And I'm seeing that you or them at one point even tried to send messages or tried to rekindle a connection, and it fell upon deaf ears. The timing just wasn't right. A lot of right person, wrong time. But when you guys met, you thought this was it. This was the one. Maybe for some of you guys, you even wound up moving in together. It started as roommates, couch crashing, and then before you knew it, you were going somewhere, and then they changed. They shocked you to the core, okay? Page of Pentacles does show here that for some of you guys, you taught them an awful lot about love, okay? This is the card of the student becoming the teacher. It's neat, okay, Mr. Miyagi? Somebody's watching the Karate Kid with the wax on, wax off, or somebody's in karate. Whoa, that's cool. I do have a black belt in tarot. All right, new love. Let's see what's going on with the new person. Dev, what's up, darling? How you doing? Congratulations. You are the teacher of the teachers now, Dev. I like that. Congrats, girl. Hey, Cam. What's up, Jamie? All right, new love. Sagittarius dealing with a new person or somebody currently in their energies or on the approach path. The Eight of Swords. I do see this is somebody approaching. Gemini energy. Because this is Jonah in the whale, okay? Jonah 2-2 shows up. You might even be noticing repeating numbers a lot lately, especially if you're looking at the clock at 2:22. I'm also seeing 10:10 as something else that stands out. But this person is going to show up in your life. Either they have shown up when you didn't suspect it. You weren't even thinking about love at the time, just focusing on your day-to-days, your work. Or if not, and you are doing that right now, heads up, somebody's going to show up. And then the whale opens her mouth and Jonah's like, hi, what's up, Sagittarius? How are you? This looks like a cool place to hang out. All right, when you least suspect it, this one comes in, okay? So this is something you don't suspect. Either you're dealing with a Gemini, or they've got some strong Gemini in their chart, or it's just that you didn't see it coming and then they do. They've got the ability to see things from both perspectives, okay? And with the Gemini energy on that, you guys had a similar situations too, okay? Now, going forward, what is the potential future incoming energy on the connection, all right? The Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. Hey, Bree, what up? When I pull a card like this for the future, this is a red flag. It's a warning for you, letting you know that this is where you overcome this feeling of feeling left out in the cold on your own. I'm seeing a Sagittarius that's just bummed out. Because in traditional Rider-Waite, when you like dive into the tarot a little more, what you find is that even though the Five of Cups is defined as missing the boat type of a thing, what you see, as described in Titanic, when the Five of Cups shows up, it's the guy that's bummed out he missed sailing time on the Titanic. But 5 days later, he's walking down a street in Southampton and he sees a newspaper and he's like, oh my word, I missed that boat. You know, that sort of a thing. There's a little bit of luck and a little bit of protection and redirection to put you on the right course. You overcome these feelings. With Luke 15:14, the prodigal son, much as I just described, the prodigal son does return, okay? So this one shows here that you're going to overcome being sad and you're going to wind up being a lot more happy in the future going forward. Scorpio energy on that, okay? The name Luke might even resonate to you possibly. Okay, now, going forward, what are the environmental factors on the energies? What are the planets going to do in the future? Justice. They're going to balance some stuff out for you. Libra energy on this. Moses with his 10 commandments shows up that you balance your head and your heart chakras out, Libra energy. And I do see by Libra season, I'm feeling on this one, that things will be much different once the sun enters Libra for you. So it's actually, the changes are very close and we're setting the intentions right now. Okay, the 10 commandments, this is somebody going forward that won't break the 7 deadly sins. It actually abides by the 10 commandments. It's a connection and a relationship that once the offer is made, you can trust in it. This person's going to come forward to you with 2 stone tablets and be like, here we go. Not if they do, that's really cool. But yeah, on this one here, going forward, you reap the rewards for what you've been through with somebody that's honest and loyal and faithful to you. Okay, something that it seems like has eluded you for a long time. Okay. That takes us towards the inner emotions of how you'll feel. The Tower, more Scorpio energy. You could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper, could be talking to Scorpitarius. Also possibly Aries energy, maybe Aries and Scorpio are deeper down in your chart, you know, rising, Venus, Jupiter, or dealing with one. But the Tower is awesome because this year is taking that leap of faith to rebuild from everything that's left you feeling just crumbled in the past, okay? And building solid on it. In my decks, the Tower card is the cell phone card, in that when you feel like the connection has gotten really weak, maybe you are experiencing like 1 bar of signal strength, or you're in the major metropolitan area and you're like, why do I have no signal? I'm in a city. What do I pay so much for a month, right? But that's when you put your cell phone into airplane mode and it disconnects from the weaker, crumbling tower. Then you take it out of airplane mode and it connects to a closer, more stronger tower, okay? This here shows a rebuild that is a solid foundation for you guys to go forward. You're going to feel like you're making the right choices and you won't be doubting yourself anymore. Even though you don't have a reason to doubt yourself, you're Sagittarius. You got all the knowledge. You know the right moves to make. People just like to affect your self-confidence, don't they? It's because they kind of get jealous because nobody can do what a Sagittarius does, but that's their problem. Okay? Anyhow, final outcome, how you'll wind up feeling. The Knight of Swords. Paul the Apostle shows up. The name Paul might even resonate to you on this one, but this is the chess player, okay? This here is Maverick in my tarot, okay? Maybe the movie Top Gun resonates, or maybe a Sagittarius that works for the airlines, like you're a stewardess or straight up pilot, or they are, all right? But this is Maverick hopping in when nobody else said the course could be done, and being like, hold my aviators. I got this. Running the course in 1:22 flat and getting to the piano bar before drinks close. Okay? This here is making those plans because Maverick knew he could run that course, even though nobody else thought it could be done. And he had everything planned out before he even started up the F-18. Okay? So the outcome here is already predicted, and you're right now just setting the pieces into place to get you where you want in the future. Okay? We set our intentions that the heart wants with God right in the beginning, and he gives us the footsteps to get us there. All right? You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius. There's strong Cancer energy on this reading. Pisces is here, Aries and Scorpio, and a little Libra too. But all the air signs are showing up for you, and there's a little bit of Leo on the side, but that's just for flavor. Okay? So let's roll on. You or them could be born on the 7th, possibly the 18th or the 4th. I'm also seeing the 11th comes out with the 12th and the 16th. And I do see 2 11s. So make your wish while we're doing the reading. Let's see how that goes, because 1111, that's the wish card and another set of repeating numbers, okay? And 1111 is the twin flame card. It could be a Sag on a twin flame journey, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Come here. Come here, you Titanic deck. The Knight of Swords popped out. You do know. The wish you just made popped, and like God's like, 10-4, got you. We'll put the plans into perspective for you. No problem, Sag. Knight of Swords on the Knight of Swords. And the 5 of Wands. That's a lot of repeating cards. All right, when I get those repeating cards, that's God telling me you're on message. Go for it, Archer. Okay, let's do it. Okay, give me everything you... What is up with the throat chakra? Sagittarius, your person is nervous to talk to you. You're making somebody spaghetti legs. Okay, give me everything you got on the Chariot and the Moon card. That's major arcana. There's major shifts happening right now. The Hermit, the Strength card, and the Magician to the 2 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding, Sag? Shut the front door. This is like all major arcana with the World card. Major arcana in the tarot are planetary shifts that we don't have control over. It's happening and directing up. And I literally have like 6 major arcana cards, the 6 planets that have just lined up on the 28th. You have done a lot of work on yourself. And if you think that you're in a connection that can't happen or can't be there, remember, the Hermit, Virgo energy, this is the Dr. House of the Zodiac. This is Tom Bodette keeping the light on for you, too. Okay? But on this one here, Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands, there is an offer that you don't suspect or don't see coming, because if you're like, no, Archer, it just isn't meant for me. Everybody always leaves me. I wind up on my own, doing my own thing. I'm fine with it. It's fine, really. I see this here that, remember, Dr. House was the one when no other doctor could solve the case. He got the case and he solved it. So this is not unnecessarily undestined for you. You are meant to have this. And you've stayed very true, no matter, like, you're the one that can get their foot across the threshold, even on your worst days, feeling your worst, not wanting to get out of bed, and yet you still rise to the occasion. And people still look at you like you give off a glow, even when you're like, I don't feel like I'm glowing. But the Knight of Cups shows up too. There is an offer bobbing up that you won't even suspect on this one. Because you feel like you've been waiting for this real love to show up, and like all your day-to-day life seemed to elude you. You've tried everything you possibly can with the Magician card, which is the MacGyver in the tarot. It's not so much that you got all the tools. I got a lot of friends who got a lot of tools and they don't have a clue what to do with them. But even if it's just Scotch tape and baling wires, the Magician knows how to use the tools at disposal to get the job done, okay? You're finding yourself searching for answers, but having more questions. The High Priestess to the 2 of Pentacles. Maybe you've even got readings done, dealt with tarot readers who are like, oh, I don't know. Well, things are going really good, but let's just wait. All right, just deal with it. It'll be fine. And you're like, no, I really kind of wanted some answers. What did you just ramble on about for forever? You know, that sort of a thing. The High Priestess shows here that it seems like it eludes you, and you're still trying to find those answers. The High Priestess is what hides all the secrets behind the veil that's going to be lifted. Some of you, even with this Knight of Cups, have been feeling rather nostalgic lately, okay? Looking back through like old photos in your phone, old text messages, just wondering like how you got where you are right now, you know, talking heads type of a thing. How did I get here? You either might be a musician, because there's a lot of music coming out in this too. But with the Knight of Cups and all this Cancer energy, that's 4th house reflections, where you're kind of just feeling nostalgic, wanting to get back to when you were younger, innocent, more fun, and your dreams were just huge, okay? Some of you I'm actually seeing that you still have, I think this either did come out for, was it Gemini or Cancer? I don't remember. But like you're looking for, like you've still got a 4x6 photo, old school photo of like you when you were a kid, okay? That like you keep it pinned up in the corner of your mirror, or for guys, it's in your wallet or something like that. But this old photograph that you're just looking at, And like, I'm seeing that you kind of like remember those times and like want to just feel that way again, innocent, fun, and just being able to enjoy life before the world happened to you, right? You or them could be born on the 2nd or the 22nd. There are a lot of repeating 2s. The 1st is here, the 12th. I'm also seeing the 10th and the 7th comes out along with the 9th, possibly the 19th is 2, okay? But yeah, you're doing so much better than you give yourself credit for. It's like you're your own worst critic and you're not doing near as bad as you think you are, Sag. You're doing good. You're doing really good with that World card, okay? You've worked so hard to get where you are in life. Even if you feel like you aren't where you should be, you've been through a lot just to get you to this point, okay? Could definitely be dealing with a Cancer, could be a Virgo, possibly a Leo, Sagittarius, could be a 2nd Sagittarius, Scorpio or Pisces. All right, so give me a couple more cards on this. I'm curious about that Hermit card, the Knight of Cups, and I'm definitely curious about the High Priestess because you know what we do with High Priestess cards. Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Moon. Oh my gosh, another repeating card. You fear you're not going to make it to your 10 Pentacles. And some of you actually have like a 10-year business plan or a 10-year life plan in place because you want to retire early and have that love and just where everything matches up. But the Moon card on the Moon card, double Cancer Pisces energy, shows that you've spent so much time building others up that sometimes you don't take time to build yourself up. Like you're the biggest cheerleader for everybody else around you, but you never stop and like, Sagittarius, you're doing awesome. You're doing great. Yeah, I got this. When you really do. Okay, you have been through so much that you're doing a lot more amazing than you think. You might be interested. I'm seeing a Sagittarius that might be a writer, possibly. Either you write songs or poems, might even be looking into like Amazon or Kindle, self-publishing. You just like writing, creative writing. Like you were great at it back in school even. Three of Wands. Some of you might even still have an old school diary or a journal, okay? That remember when it was like if somebody looked in your diary and it was like, what do you do? People get mad about that. Now it's like if people don't look into your personal life, people get mad about that. But I'm seeing you do keep yourself private. And the Three of Wands was that card that popped out here, okay? Knowing that the time is right. And you're looking good, but like you've got 9 Pentacles, everything's in perspective. You just want the last Pentacle to get to that 10 of Pentacles that's right over here that you've been working so hard for, okay? I'm seeing like LED lights over somebody's like bed or your headboard. Maybe you got LED lights around the perimeter of your room or like on like an outdoor patio decoration or something that lights up. But that might resonate to you. But what I'm seeing here is that you've dealt with a lot of disappointments in the past because the Nine of Pentacles shows like you got your stuff in order. You're doing good, but you still feel like you've been let down in some way. Dealt with a lot of disappointments trying to keep you down and hold you back. But I'm seeing you fighting for it with the Knight of Pentacles. It's taken forever even to get this far. You know what I mean? But the Knight of Pentacles is the U.S. Postal Service in my decks because neither rain or sleet or snow or even natural disaster stops the Knight of Pentacles. It's the only knight that delivers at the end of the day. So that Ace of Pentacles that gets you to your 10 Pentacles is closer than you think, okay? You're fighting through this and you're going to come out stronger than before. Leo energy with this Strength card. I'm seeing a little stuffed bear. That might resonate to you too, all right? Or maybe it's somebody that won you one or got you one possibly. Cancer Leo energy here that you want your home and your heart to balance out. 4th and 5th house energy. Could be dealing with the Cancer Leo cusp. Those two are never really far apart anyways. But yeah, this here shows the strength that I'm seeing here. You are starting to plant seeds that you don't even realize, okay? Almost a 7 of Pentacles type of an energy that little things you've said and done over the years have all been received and they're being taken in and there's stuff still going on behind the scenes to manifest stuff that you dreamt about way back even when you were like a kid. I'm seeing a Sag that might have been like you were like the homecoming queen or like one of your best memories was your senior prom or something like that because you were like in the limelight, you know, all eyes were on you for a bit and you were like feeling good about it. You're like, I want to kind of feel that way again. I kind of like that time, you know. You actually are still planting seeds for that, okay? The Strength card shows on the High Priestess that some of you do have something surprising that's going to be happening. Maybe a little invite to like a cookout or a get-together. Something that you're sitting here going, I really don't feel like going. I'm just going to play hooky. I'm going to just say I'm busy and then just stay home and go disappear for a little bit. But you might want to give it a shot and just, you know, I don't see like a love thing coming out of it. It might just be a family get-together or something. And you're like, yeah, but they're probably going to invite that one family member that like we just do it to be nice. Sag. Oh my gosh. But you might want to go for a little bit just to get out and have a little fun. And remember, if you stop having fun, all you got to do is lie and be like, I got sick. I'm sorry. I think I'm having a heart attack. I'll be back later. See you guys. Bye. Gotta go. Don't use that one. It's a bad excuse. But you know what I mean. Okay, you get the gist of it, right? That it's just like, okay, I'll go and give it a shot. If I don't like it, I will figure out a way to bail out, hit the ejection seat type of a thing. Okay. I see here some of you guys might even be on your Saturn return. You might be around like 28 or so, or like hitting around 40, maybe even getting near 69, 70 years old. And Saturn return is just a really fancy way that astrologers and stuff say, like, they try to make themselves sound really good. Layman's term in English, it's simply just like when you get around 28 and you realize that the party life of the 20s is awesome, but now 30 is showing up soon and I got to start adulting. In the 40s, we call it a midlife crisis. Everybody runs out and gets a little red convertible, you know. And in the 70s or that, it happens again where you realize now that you know everything, and it's the energy of like, hey, kids, get off my lawn. All right, old man Jenkins with the lawnmower yelling at people, that sort of a thing. That's all it is. It's just a change in your brain's functions and mindsets that takes you to another level. It's nothing like super duper cool, but it's a change that you are on the verge of. And what's happening with the changes, it's going to restore your confidence that you thought you'd lost and stuff that had passed you by. And all of a sudden, it's going to put you back on the fast track for everything that you have wanted, that you've thought has gone ignored or forgotten forever. It's been working on behind the scenes, and it's about time it's going to hit the gas pedal, and start going forward, okay? Definitely could be dealing with a Cancer, a Leo, could be a Virgo or a Pisces. Taurus is here, Scorpio, Gemini, and Libra and Capricorn. You might even be a Sag Cap cusper too, possibly, okay? But yeah, stuff's going to start taking off fast. You think now that Mercury's gone direct, the planets have lined up, and a lot of stuff is changing to work in your favor, being that you're one of the mutable signs. The mutable signs adjust to the energies faster than the other signs, okay? So you're going to feel better before other people feel better, okay? All right, so let's see what's up in the work side of things. Sagittarius, I always love reading for you. You give such interesting messages like, okay, Archer, I'll go and check it out. I'll go to the cookout and play one game of cornhole, and then I'm going to get sick. Okay. All right, work life. What's up in the work situation? Are you calling in sick to work too? Well, it is Friday, Archer. I played hooky. Sagittarius. I won't tell. I'll write you a note. All right. Emperor card. What's up with the Emperor card? What's going on? The Nine of Wands. Oh my gosh, that is the card of the Wounded Warrior. Did you? Am I talking to a Sag that called off work today? Page of Cups to the Three of Swords. I just heard a yup on the Two of Cups and the Page of Coins. Your divine timing is at play. You do like what you do, okay? The Two of Cups is extended lunch, angel eyes. The Two of Cups, it shows that there's a bond between you and what you do for your career. You enjoy it. It's what you prefer it, okay? You might be like in the aviation industry. Maybe you are like a nurse or a doctor in the healthcare. You are a natural born healer, Sagittarius. You do help people. And even like, maybe you're actually into like finances, you know, like real estate or mortgages, working with, I'm seeing a Sag that's like, yeah, but I hate numbers, but I love what I do. Like you don't like math. But on this one here, it shows that you are on the right course for what you want. Maybe some of you are even actually online, where you're wanting to get online, do blogs, do publicists, something like that. And you feel like your current job is holding you back, Nine of Wands, to the Three of Swords. It's like you've been dealing with so much. You're wanting to focus on what truly excites you. And like sometimes the day-to-day life no longer excites you so much, okay? And you get a little burnt out with it because the same stuff just keeps repeating itself, okay? But I am seeing here, here's the cool stuff, okay? The Page of Cups in the Titanic Tarot is Charles Lightoller. He's Titanic's photobomb guy, okay? That we recently just discovered. There's a famous photograph of Titanic leaving Southampton that morning, the morning of sailing. Everybody's seen it if you looked into Titanic. It's the one that was taken on the dock side, and the Titanic's pulling away from the dock, and there's smoke, and there's a dude sitting there on a crate, and people walking down the dockway, right? Well, we've always wondered forever why there were three heads up in the crow's nest. We finally figured out with artificial intelligence, the third head was Lightoller, who was supposed to be on the docking bridge in the back as the ship was leaving, but for some reason, here's the lookouts just hanging out, doing their thing up in the crow's nest, and all of a sudden, whoop, what's up, guys? And they're like, what are you doing here, officer? Not much. I'm looking out. What are you doing? Looking out? All right, good deal. It was actually him. He popped into the crow's nest in that photograph. For some reason, he was up there, maybe looking for binoculars. I don't know. But what I'm seeing here is that, like, everything feels like it's holding you back, like a boat with the anchor in the water. I'm seeing a few things going on behind the scenes that will just pop up when you least suspect it, like Lightoller did for the poor lookouts. Probably scared the heck out of them that morning. That was like, it not only will help you break out of this Three of Swords stuck cycle, but it's also going to allow you to start pursuing your dreams a little bit more with the Two of Cups. Cancer energy, Libra energy, Sagittarius, and Page of Cups, Scorpio too. But like, this will either be like, you might get called into the boss's office and they'll be like, we have actually been seeing your performance, and you're sitting there going, oh gosh, this is it, walk-in papers, time to start applying. And they're like, we'd like to offer you a promotion, we'd like you to be a team leader and manage. And you're like, oh, I knew that. You know. Or for some of you guys, you'll have like a little offer of a collaboration in the public eye, like a promoter talent type of a thing that you'll be like, whoa, that's the start of taking you off the beaten path, okay? And it'll take you into a whole other direction for stuff that you have. It'll help you break the cycle of what you're stuck in that's leaving you feeling like burnt out. And it'll also allow you to pursue the dreams that you've been wanting to pursue for a long time without holding you back, okay? It'll change faster than expected, just like Lightoller popping up in the crow's nest and being like, what's up? And lookouts are like, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the back of the boat? You're going from the back of the boat to the front of the boat really fast in this one, okay? I do see that the future in your career world is something you dreamt about when you were younger. And maybe for some of you, you had these beautiful dreams, but then the real world got in the way, and now you're just stuck in the 9 to 5. But there's something really big there for you. I'm seeing a Sag that has a necklace that's like a family heirloom, like it's been handed down. It was like your mom's or your grandma's or something. And at one point, Sag, you clutched that necklace and said something, and God's like, message received. This is a little bit of being careful what you wished for, because it's going to happen type of a thing, okay? That it's just taken a long time because you're Sagittarius, you dream big, okay? So it's almost like God being like, sorry it took so long, but we got you. We got you covered. That things will start popping for you sooner than you think, okay? All the planets starting to direct back out, Pluto hitting into Aquarius. It's going to help you big time going forward. September is not going to be a boring month for you. It's going to be a very exciting month, okay? All right, so let's get back to the love side of things. If you are dealing with a past person, what have we got? Because you can love whoever you want for as long as you want, Sag. It is no tarot reader's job to tell you what to do and where to go and all that. We're simply just here to read the map for you. And if you choose to make a change, we have to read the map. We're like a GPS system, okay? All right, so let's see who we've got. Past life, past love. The Five of Pentacles to the lovers. You guys shut down sooner than you thought. You've had visions of grandeur with this person that the Three of Pentacles shows it didn't work out as expected. Five of Pentacles to the Lovers card. This had a lot of right person but wrong time on it, didn't it? The Ten of Cups to the Lovers card. Gemini, Pisces energy. It's here showing that, like, they promised you the moon, but then, like, they never even delivered the green cheese. Like, you really thought after everything you'd gone through before you met this person that this was it. This was going to work out. Some of you guys just started as coworkers or friends, or you met in unusual ways online or something. But not online dating, but in a weird way. But then, like, it wound up, like, just getting together. You needed a place to stay or something that happened because of, like, the housing industry got bad or something, and it slowly bloomed into a relationship. Like, you guys... maybe you worked together, and because of the work parties, things got better really fast. But then all of a sudden, they went from like cool, calm, and confident, Ten of Cups, where Sagittarius is like, oh man, we're in business. I got this. This is going to be great. This is what I've Ten of Cups waited for. Then all of a sudden, the Lovers card shows up. It's not the Hallmark movie of, oh my gosh, we're soulmates, we're in love. It's the roller coaster ride of a relationship in the tarot, okay? It's why Cedar Point has a roller coaster named Gemini. You know what I mean? That at first, it was awesome. Click, 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 click. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be great. I'm going to be happy. And then all of a sudden, the ups and downs start when everything happens. But you can make it through the roller coaster ride, because all roller coasters are designed by an architect. In the case of the Lovers card, it's the grand architect to safely arrive you to your destination. But then when things went south, all of a sudden, their real colors showed through. And you guys wound up having to part ways on this one, because for some of you, you were dealing with a player, and you didn't want them to be the player. You thought you'd be able to change them or fix them, you know? And it never worked out the way it was supposed to. It was some of them, they just had anger issues or just a lot of intimidation factors type of a thing, okay? Some you guys, they might have been suffering from Peter Pan syndrome, okay? Where they never really grew up fully. And once you guys started really making it happen, it was like, can you do better like you promised me you were going to? And then they broke their promise to you, Sagittarius, right? And it broke your heart because you had given your heart to this person. You were ready to go the distance. All right, Pisces, Gemini energy. The Three of Pentacles shows that a lot of this stuff did work out this reason too, though. All right, so let's see. Could be dealing with a Taurus, could be a Gemini, could be a Pisces. You're going to be born on the 5th, the 6th comes out, also the 10th and the 11th. The 20th is here too. But all right, let's see what's up with this. Give me a couple more cards. I want to see more about this. Definitely if they're coming back correct. Ace of Pentacles, okay. Some of you, it was a work connection. Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. Some of you guys, they were dealing with they were like drugs or alcohol might have been a factor. The Ten of Wands, you gave your all to this Ten of Wands and it burnt you out trying so hard. They were very, very immature at the time, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, however, does show that for what they put you through, they are getting a little bit of their karmic reward, so to speak. And remember, karma is not something dished out. When you're in a place of goodness, you don't wish bad on people, right? So it's simply that for what they did to you, like you keep getting rewarded. God doesn't keep throwing bad stuff at them. They just kind of get stuck in their cycle, left talking to a brick wall. But you keep getting the rewards. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys have a raise coming in, okay? You might even notice coins on your pathway, all right? And not even just like a penny. Even if you do see a penny on your path, pick that thing up. But like I'm seeing a Sag that you put a jacket or a coat on that you haven't worn, since last year, and you're like, oh wow, there's a $20 bill in the wallet, okay? Those monies are getting put into place for you to let you know you are on the path to the rewards you seek, all right? The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor as one of the mutable signs, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that, like, even if you guys have split up, or even for some of you, there's a few of you that are still, like, in the same home, but there's already nothing left, something like that. What I'm seeing here is they needed some time to sort through their things, okay? And especially the way they treated you. Because even though God doesn't dish out bad karma, he doesn't let people come back if they're not in a good place to treat you the way you deserve. So in this case, the silence has been because the person has to come correct, okay? And what I'm seeing here, especially if there wasn't age difference between you guys or mindset difference, that they are being motivated to work things out, okay? And like, they might wind up coming back in. Devil card, Ten of Wands, Sag, Capricorn energy on this one. What I'm seeing here is that, like, Sagittarius, what we would say in Detroit is that you just simply had more street smarts than this person. Your life experiences exceeded theirs, okay? You just knew how the world worked more than them. They had some growing up to do, okay? But I do see here that they have done that work to grow up and mature. The Devil card is not always those addictions or obsessions. It's also the motivators. Capricorn are the fathers of the zodiac. That's the motivator that keeps people going forward and helps them get to the top of the mountaintop. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? But what I'm seeing here is that even if they did have some of those problems, especially drugs or alcohol, some was like even addicted to the Ace of Wands, you know what I mean, is that they've done the work to go through it. And remember, the only people that say people can't change, those are the people who can't change. Try telling somebody holding their chip in their hand for completing their AA or something that people can't change, and they'll be like, excuse me, right? I do see here that maybe they actually had to get therapy. Maybe they actually did go to AA. But I'm seeing here that you were the reason they did the work, because they were like, I just messed up the best thing I'll ever have. I gotta fix this, okay? Nine of Cups, you are their blessings. I'm seeing that you, Sagittarius, you are a bit of a young soul, in that you try to keep the best positive perspective. You're not so much an old soul, jaded by the world, but you're still young. And your innocent energy is what saves a lot of people. You're a bit of a closer, okay? Your energy as a light worker is that you're a bit of like the cleanup crew or the closer, that the things that can't be fixed, the people that can't be healed, somehow they come into your life. I know, no pressure, right? But they come into your life and you fix them. And your rewards is to have those blessings that you have sought, okay? The Two of Wands, the Emperor. Told you this person you guys might have met at work. The Emperor card shows up on repeat, all right? And they were really cool at first at work, but then in the personal life, not so much, right? Things change. And it's like, whoa, why aren't you like you were at work? You know, their mask fell off. But they've had to do the work to come back in because you wish them well on this one, okay? There is a chance here to mend this fence, okay? If you choose to accept their apology, I'm going to give them a sign-off. Cross-watchers, you did some work, and I'm proud of you for that. That's awesome sauce. Where if they do reach out, there's an attempt here to Ace of Pentacles, restart the connection, okay? It could be Angel Eyes. But yeah, this person's come around pretty well. I'm proud of them. So they will reach out to extend a peace offering. It just took a little bit longer because they have to come correct for you after what they put you through before. And I see that losing you was the catalyst that started that. I'm seeing like a rescue dog. Maybe like you like going to animal shelters or rescuing dogs, or that's how you got a dog. Like I'm seeing like a big fluffy dog, like a golden retriever or a Malamute or a husky, something like that. But it's like you're the healer, all right? And I'm hearing it said it's like healer, more like relocation specialist. You know, the people, they come in, you fix them, and they move on to something else. But this one here didn't move on or leave. And if you choose to accept it, even after I'm seeing they really shocked you to your core. But if you choose to accept the apology, this is at a start point where it could go forward for a clean and fresh beginning. I like that. Okay? Could be definitely be dealing with a Capricorn, could be a Taurus, could be another Sag, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, or Pisces. Possibly, I'm also actually, believe it or not, seeing a little bit of Scorpio. Okay, so let's take a look at the new love life. Okay, what's going on for Sagittarius, either single and wondering what's coming in, or currently dealing with somebody. The Eight of Swords on the Eight of Swords. Shut the front door with the Chariot. Oh my gosh, I think this is the most repeating cards I've gotten in any reading, Sagittarius. You guys both have kind of shown up at this moment in time to make things work out and like, whoa, how'd we get here? I'm seeing a Sagittarius that did the prayer. You asked God, like, if this person's not meant to be in my life, take them out of it. Take them out. We'll cut this one off now, rip the Band-Aid off, and God's like, okay. And then like they're still in your mind. They're still there. And you're like, wait, God, I did the prayer. And God's like, I know, I heard you. Still there, aren't they? Right? Okay, so this person you didn't suspect it. For a few of you guys, maybe 7 or 8% of you guys, this is actually a past relationship. Something that didn't get off the ground properly before, and you guys both went your own ways, did your own things, and something wound up bringing you back together. And God's like, I did that. Okay? Definitely Gemini and Cancer energy. Strong in this one with the Chariot. There is some good times ahead for you guys. This is like, see how the tugboats are leading Titanic out of port? Yep. That shows that this is being driven by another force with the Page of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. You guys did do work well together. Insert whatever tense is needed here. With Chief Officer Wilde, there were just some mistakes that have been overlooked and overcome. Because Chief Officer Wilde was transferred to the Titanic from the Olympic, and he accidentally, the night of the sinking, sent people down to A deck to board the lifeboats. And they came back and they go, officer, this ship has an enclosed A deck, remember? And he's like, dope. You know, that sort of a thing. 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords to the 3 of Cups. Oh my goodness, Sag, I think we just found your spouse. The 3 of Cups. In the Bible tarot, it's the wedding of Cana. Oh my, and the Fool card to the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Libra, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, all right. This person is like all about the romance and the love. They enjoy having fun. They're a one-person kind of person. And they've cleared the energy, okay? You might be going on a cruise with them in the future. I might just be seeing too, because see how Rose is going to get on the boat? Doesn't look any bigger than Mauritania. It's totally bigger than the Mauritania. Sorry, I take the Titanic personal. Anyways, with the 6 of Cups, this person has cleared out a lot of their generational debt, their karma, and I know that's a really fancy terminology. They've cleared generational curses. All it means is they don't want the future they had growing up. And so they're doing things differently. They've also left the past behind them. They might have, maybe they come from a broken home, or the reverse of that, where they came from a helicopter home. I'm hearing a helicopter flying, not really, but in my mind, there's not one over my studio or nothing. But maybe there's one over you, like a helicopter might be resonating. You'll see one. The 3 of Cups of the Fool card, this one here is a connection that'll work out for you guys. And it's fun. It's innocent. They come with no baggage. They've done the work already, and they're a good person in a place of kindness and passion. Sag, I think we found your spouse, okay? For the Sagittarius is dealing with a new person here in a new energy. The 3 of Cups is that wedding of Cana card that comes out, okay? This person is on a whole other level, which happens to be the same level as you with the Two of Swords, free and ready to talk, okay? Something around the Lionsgate portal on August 8th might have been a catalyst to start this going forward. You or them could be born on the 8th, the 28th is here, the 6th, the 10th, the 16th comes out. I'm also seeing the 9th, the 19th, even the 30th, okay? But on this here, going forward, this person, like they're cleared. They're ready for sailing. Even Titanic had a certificate of approval. It was good until April of 1913 for sailing, until that iceberg jumped out in front of it. The Queen of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Oh, wow, the money and the passion. This is a power couple vibe. This is not just like a loyal connection, but this is one that like two-income household, making ends meet and doing things in a new perspective, okay? They're mature. King of Wands. That's Ben Guggenheim. He was the rich multimillionaire playboy philanthropist on the Titanic. This was Robert Downey Jr. in a past life. The movie Iron Man might resonate to you. But yeah, definitely I'm seeing a Sagittarius that likes traveling. And like you guys will get to travel, maybe even for work. Like even like whatever it is they do, you guys can do this from like anywhere, okay? And work and fun all come together. Maybe they're like an entrepreneur or Sagittarius. Are you meeting a celebrity? Ooh, interesting. Either you've met somebody that's in a public presence or a rock star, or I don't know. But like regardless of that, though, something has led you guys into each other's energies with this Chariot, Cancer energy, where the tugboats are towing the ship, so they're in charge of this one. But this has led you into each other's arms, and you both have very similar visions for the future with the Two of Swords. You guys have both Ace of Swords cut out the stuff that you no longer suited you. That allows you guys to be in a place of peace with this here. Okay, the Two of Swords is the side of the sword that cuts. Neither of you like need healing. You're both just like ready to roll. And literally once the foot gets across the threshold on this connection, they're going to wind up carrying your whole body across the threshold. It's a wedding night joke. You know what I mean? All right. But yeah, this one here shows that like you guys are ready to go forward on this one. This one here is going to take off faster than expected once that foot crosses the threshold. And for those of you that it is like a relationship or two ago that you guys are both considering rekindling the connection because nobody compares to the two of you, I'm seeing here that there's a little bit of nervousness with the Fool card, a little bit of spaghetti legs, you know, Aries energy, but you guys will overcome this, okay? Like you're both just kind of nervous about going forward on this. Like they kind of fear that you're too good to be real. They're like, no, I'm dreaming this. This is all made up. I'm going to wake up from this dream. And you're sitting there going, I'm so used to the players and the problems and all that stuff that there's no way. But on this one, it's a Yahweh that comes out with this one, okay? You guys are going to be amazingly interested in each other here. They're definitely interested in you, more so than you're interested in them, believe it or not. And you're like, wait, I'm pretty interested in this person. But yeah, this one here, you guys are both ready to go for it. And they're going to treat you the way that you've been waiting to be treated and loved. I'm hearing a song by Paul McCartney. It's Who Cares? Who cares about the pain in your heart? I do. I do. Whoa. Okay, that's a song. Okay, you definitely could be dealing with somebody that's like in the public eye, the music industry, or somehow they are in, like they're used to being on a stage or something, but you make them nervous. This is somebody that can like talk to a bunch of people, but then you show up and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, right? I do declare Sagittarius, you know? But yeah. Once you guys take that leap, you guys are going to wind up together on this one for a while. I like that for you. I'm not. Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter just came out. Oh my gosh, there's like a jukebox going on or something here because then Olivia Rodrigo's there being like, seeing you tonight. It's a bad idea, right? It's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Let's go forward on this one because this is definitely a unique group. Sagittarius. I'm reading for like 3 groups of Sagittariuses. The ones dealing with a straight up past person, the ones dealing with a past person returning to give it another go, and the Sagittarius is dealing with a totally new person. Oh my gosh, this is like the deepest reading. No wonder their feelings run deep. Wow. Okay, I want to see outcome on this. This is wild, Sagittarius. You do make me work for the readings. That's why I love reading for you. Oh my gosh. What up, Rowdy? All right, let's see what's up. Hey, Isla, what's up, Isla G? Valeria, what's up? All right, well, oh my gosh. Is that what I thought it was? It is. It's the Empress. In the outcome, you wind up, and I saw this for your title card. God told me, Empress. Use the Empress. And I'm like, okay, you got it, boss. Empress, your outcome is that you do overcome those 5 of Cups moments. To the 9 of Swords, right to the Ace of Wands. Whoa. Okay, the wedding night's going to be fun. And for the past people, the makeup boom boom's okay too. Sagittarius. Okay, this here breaks the silence. The 9 of Swords, where you're up all night playing Caitlin Petty, staring at the ceiling on repeat, wondering why everything is eluding you. There's no sporks or champagne or nothing. And all of a sudden, the Ace of Wands shows up. Okay, play petty games, win petty prizes. On this one, you're going to make me blush. Okay, this has more Ace of Wands in the Leo reading. Oh my goodness, I cannot. Whoa. Yeah, this ignites the spark and the passion to go forward on this. It lets you guys overcome the feelings of being alone. The 9 of Swords, the silence, okay? The feelings of being alone, that takes you right into the passions, comes together to feel like a real love that, honestly, neither of you have felt before, okay? Whoa. Whoa energy, okay? Oh my gosh. Neither of you guys have felt this way before in a long time, but this is laying a solid foundation for the passions that you guys both seek that takes you all the way through all the wands in the tarot. All right, you definitely could be born on the 1st, the 3rd is here, the 30th, the 19th is here, the 9th, definitely Gemini, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus energy too. But oh my gosh, this is wild. Sagittarius, what are you guys up to? The 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups. More repeatings. You might be noticing 555 too a lot. There's the World card. 10 of Swords, because you guys are over it in the past, takes you right to the King of Cups, and you overcome the 4 of Cups with the 8 of Cups. This shows that you guys walk away from the past. Nobody compares you to the past. This is not, you never have to worry about somebody accidentally calling you their ex's name because they don't even remember their exes, okay? And they are all about you. With the King of Cups, Pisces energy on this, the King of Cups only gives their cup to one person. And with the 8 of Cups, you guys walk away from the past, leave it where it needed to be, and overcome the feelings. And you guys plant the seeds to establish a long-term commitment that brings you together with the Emperor and the Empress. It's a divine counterpart. This is a true, unconditional, real love that goes the distance, that you can trust it, it's honest, you can respect it, and it establishes a long-term commitment. I literally see you being walked down the aisle. I see some Sagittarius that are like, I'm going to wear Mama's wedding dress. And the other ones are like, oh my gosh, no, Mom has no sense of style. I'm picking out my own wedding dress, Archer. Okay. Either way, it's your future. It's your world card. You do it. You do you, Sag. That's what makes you so amazing. This is like, some of you have secretly planned this in those diaries or notebooks where you've like, I will be wearing this strapless dress. My hair will look like this. I will be doing this. Even the guy Sagittarius is, you're like, I know we're going to rock those black tuxedos. All right. You manifested this with the 2 of Wands. It's time to grab that Ace of Wands and go forward with it, okay? This person here, I'm also seeing their form of gift giving is flowers and food. Interesting. Like this is the energy that you can all be like, hey, you hungry? What do you want for dinner? I'm not hungry. I don't want nothing. And in the past, you wouldn't get nothing. Well, they ordered all their stuff. I'm seeing a Sagittarius that steals people's French fries, like fries and ranch. Can I have one? Right? This is the person that when you say, no, I don't want anything, I'm fine. When the DoorDash order shows up, then they're like, here you go, here's your food, here's your tacos, side of queso, hold the guac, extra sour cream, and you're like, it's not like I'm happy, haha, but more like I'm happy I want to have your children. You know, they just get you, and they learn to speak Sagittarius. I'm seeing like a rose or a flower being left on somebody's the hood of their car or something like that, okay? Either way, I'm buying more stock in 1-800-Flowers.com, okay? You might even be getting some to work in that, but you guys overcome those feelings of being alone. You make it to the 10 of Swords. Overcome the overthinking and the confusion. They learn to speak Sagittarius, and you guys go forward putting, like, both you guys into the spotlight. Equal communication. Somebody that leaves their phone face up. And, like, when you're like, oh, hey, somebody's texting you. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm busy planning our weekend right now. Can you just go in there? The password's your birthday. And you're like, what? The Sag that's so used to the phones always being face down. They're like, yeah, the password's your birthday. Just text them and tell them we're busy. We're going to a fair or a market this weekend, so I don't got time for my buddies. And you're like, Archer, how did this happen? You wished for it. That's how it happened. With the World card, you go off to be happy on this one, and it just wipes out the bad times and creates that honest reciprocal love and tradition with just enough chivalry to keep things alive. It's like it's the good man or the good woman you've been waiting for. They get you there. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius, you deserve this. This is awesome. This is Emperor to the Empress energy on this. You could be dealing with definitely a Cancer. Leo's here. There's Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces is hanging out, Aquarius. Like literally every sign is showing up for you. All right. And they are coming in correct. Beautiful. Sagittarius, claim this one down in the comments. We got to manifest this for you. You deserve this. Leave a little comment and claim this one. We'll all work together as a family to manifest this. We'll go all Captain Picard on this and make it so. And someday I will learn Patrick Stewart's accent. Still sounds like Sean Connery on Saturday Night Live, so I'm not going to try it. But definitely, let's make this happen for you. You deserve it. And leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates and how things are going for you. It means a lot to me. I know you are very busy in your day-to-day lives. So to take just a moment, even if you just leave an emoji in the comment section, it helps me, it helps the channel, and I love and appreciate you for it, okay? And regardless, I'm busy. I do this. I'm a one-man act. I do it all on my own. I'm the promoter and the talent. But I do get notified. I see, I like, and love every comment you send me. You make me giggle in public when people just see me standing in line for a coffee and I start giggling at my phone. It's usually because a Sagittarius left a comment. And I do eventually reply to them. It takes me a minute, but try tested and true. My arrow makes its way to you. And it'll resonate to any placement of Sagittarius in your chart too. We're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but we're all the parts of all our charts. All right, let's knock out some super chats. I want to take care of you guys too. I'm going to go take care of the family's Mama T. All right, I will be back for Capricorn later too. But let's super chat. You guys watch how these things tie in. Whoa, audio. You guys watch how these tie into the reading. These are like bonus readings as well as being a little bit of a personal too. All right, let's go for it. You guys ready? Thanks, Bree. Appreciate you. What's up, Quick Ellen? How you doing, Quick Liz? Hi, Shane. Hi, Caitlin. What's up? Hey, Brittany. Thank you guys for being here, too. TikTok, Instagram, if you do want to come and check out the reading, it is available in the August playlist on the channel at Archer Astrology. We would love to have you there. Hi, Profound. What's up, Biblical Tarot? Hi, Amanda. Thank you guys for stopping by on Instagram. All right, let's roll for it. Oh, Mona. Thank you, Mona Atkins. I'm rubber, you're glue. That means you're the best ever, too. Thank you guys all for being here. Hey, Mary, what's up? All right, let's super chat. Let's do it to it. Angel Eyes, you are on deck. Let's see what we got for you. You ready, Buddha Squirrel? All right, he's ready. He's good. Let's go for it. Give me everything you got. Who is thinking about Angel Eyes, and what will they do? All right, here we go. Page of Cups. Cancer's thinking about you. Cancer wants to, is there a carnival or something in town that Cancer wants to take you to? Or has there been like, I don't know, I'm seeing like Cancer up in the morning or something, and like there's a TV commercial like, come to the carnival and buy elephant ears and ride the Ferris wheel. And Cancer's like, oh my gosh, I should really man up and reach out to Angel Eyes. Page of Cups, okay? Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups with the Sun card hanging out at the bottom of the deck. The Cancer is the one thinking about you right now, okay? And with that Ace of Wands, like he really, really wants to take you to a fair or just some kind of a party. I think over the holiday weekend, Cancer is going to reach out because Cancer is going to get really bored, sad, and depressed that he's got nothing going on for the holiday. And he's going to be like, you know what? It's a nice day out. The weather's decent. I'm going to take a shot at this. And he's not going to apologize. He's just going to reach out and like be, hey, how you been? I got 2 tickets to a concert, an outdoor music thing. You want to come with? That's his version of an apology. So ride with that one. With the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, because you've wished for it. And so that's what I see happening for you. Only thing stopping that's free will, but I don't see free will getting in the way. Yep, Knight of Swords. It's like energetically, Cancer's on a bike going downhill and is like, where are the brakes? So one way or another, he's not gonna crash into your door, but he might like crash on the sidewalk in front of the place. It's like Napoleon Dynamite. It's a sledgehammer. So heads up. Yeah, it's Cancer. Okay. Tamia or Tandy. What's up, Tandy? Oh, yeah, call me Tandy. Cool. I remembered. Awesome. Thank you for the donation. Oh, my gosh, you were generous. Thank you, darling. Oh, my goodness. You make sure you have money for lunch. You eat some lunch, Tandy. Oh, my goodness. All right. Heard that he may be... Are you talking about Jay? Hold on. Hold the phone. Heard he may be pursuing someone else. Is this true? If so, does this mean... For Jay the Libra, yeah. We are in the same area twice a week, but oh my gosh, we're going to find out. All right, give me everything you got on this. I got to know for Tandy. Okay, start with that. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 Cups, 3 Wands, Judgment. And the Tower card. No, 10 of Pentacles. In the 3D energy, things are still on track and in perspective, okay? The Tower card is an energetical card that somebody that is somebody spreading rumors, okay? And in this case, unless you got a photo to prove it, I wouldn't say anything else. The Five of Swords, Jay is grieving something. I think he might have gotten like called out at work or something. Right now, work is taking priority in his energies over love. But that's the other reason why there is nobody else. He's at home at night playing, staring at the ceiling on repeat, Nine of Swords. He's in silence. There's nobody else around. I don't have one good card showing up for him right now. The Ten of Pentacles just shows that in the real world, for some reason, his work is like the center of his attention right now. I don't know if like he's on the chopping block, like somebody's like, hey, Jay, you're spending too much time on the phone or you're not getting your tasks accomplished. I don't know. But the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Swords, he's just working to try to walk away from some silent moments. I still see you're the one on his mind. So unless you got photos of it with the Three of Wands, the Judgment card, I wouldn't take heed on it, okay? I think there's somebody in the mix that like it might be a little jealous that you like Jay, and they might be trying to sabotage it, being like, oh yeah, Jay's not interested, Jay's got somebody else going on, and you're like, oh darn, okay, I'll move on to something else, and then they're like, haha, Jay's all mine. So unless you got photographic proof, the peanut gallery's just talking, okay? Let them work on their rumors. Judgment card does still show that he's working to come to terms with things to go forward with you, okay? So until you got the proof of it, somebody's trying to start some stuff with the Tower, okay? So I hope that helps. I think he's in trouble at work. I don't know what happened, but I think he's in trouble at work. All right, Crypto. What's up, Crypto? Will you be in a relationship with someone else before your Taurus returns? Oh, interesting. Okay. I have never tapped this energy. I always tap into your Taurus energy. All right, God, tap me into Crypto's other possibilities. Will she be in a relationship with somebody else before Taurus returns? The Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, man. Believe it or not, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. If you come to a point where there's no cups for you and you're tired of this loving, see how you're just focusing on yourself with the Four of Cups? This is the point where you make a choice or a decision where you're like, I'm going to see what else is out there. I'll leave the door open. If Taurus comes back, cool, no problem. Because, I mean, you are, with your Pisces energy, I mean, you're so caring. How can Taurus not forget about you? There's nobody else in the world going to treat him as good as you do. But what I'm saying is if you make that choice to overcome the no cups for you, the Captain Dry Cup, and that Seven of Pentacles, you have actually already planted seeds with somebody that is in your friend zone. Three of Pentacles, okay? This is like that kind of guy that if you were like, hey, I'm painting my place over the weekend at my living room, but I'll come and help you paint. Or I'll go with you to Lowe's and we'll pick out paint colors, that sort of a thing. You already have somebody in the friend zone, Seven of Pentacles, that like has said those little things of like, well, I wouldn't treat you the way Taurus treated you. That one that wants to come to the friend zone, that if you took a shot on it with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a fresh start. It would actually wind up amazingly well to the point that you'd remember Taurus. You'd also remember what Taurus put you through. But then you'd have somebody like really, really, really all about you. Capricorn energy. Could be a Capricorn that's a friend of yours. Could be a Cancer. Cancer, that's some loving energy with the Five of Cups. It might even be somebody that like in the workplace that always like brings you coffee or something. Seven of Cups, you might actually have a few options. I think you've got at least a friend and a coworker that like really totally digs you, but they kind of know your heart's closed off at the moment. But with the heart open, yeah, girl, you're going to like, there's like a date with margaritas at a Mexican restaurant coming up for you sooner than you think if you go that route. But most definitely, yeah, you got somebody that works with you that wants to see where this could go, and somebody that helps you out in your friend zone that also is curious for this to go. All right. And oh, it's you again. Hi. Okay, can you tell us how to dream if we dream about someone who is calling who into the dream? Oh my gosh, yeah, totally. Oh my gosh, I think that came out in the reading too. That is so cool. See, Sagittarius, I told you this stuff ties in. Okay, but yeah, no, totally. Now, a good way to set your intentions to, if you want to manifest the dream, Crypto, what you do beforehand, before you go to bed, grab a journal, if you journal or have notebooks or a diary, or I don't care if it's a Post-it note and a pen, and you write down, for example, I'm going to use you for the example right quick. I want to dream about Taurus. I want to see what Taurus is doing. All right. Then you just set the pen down, leave it on your bedside table, right? Head off to dreamland. Go to sleep. Okay. Go to sleep, pup. And that will manifest. Your brain remembers that because your eyes watches you write it down. I just wrote right-handed on the table. That was cool. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, but your brain, your eyes record you writing it down, and it locks it into your brain when you go to sleep. And then you just clear your mind, go sleep, and you start the dream. So what'll happen in the dream, you will, if you see the person first, right? Like you see them, they come into the clarity first, and then you start figuring out, oh, this is where I'm at. We are at the beach. We are here. We're this place. Then that means that they manifested the dream. However, if you see the place that you're at first, like, wow, what am I doing in a park? Why am I sitting on a park on this bench with, whoa, you're here too. And then you guys like start having a conversation. That means you started the dream and you established the setting. Then you brought in the character. You called them up, they fell asleep, and they came into the dream. You see them first, they fell asleep first, and then they came into the dream. And then they called you. Okay? So I hope that helps. All right? Hi, Holly. What's up, darling? How you doing? Give me a little bit of a check-in on Holly's love energy, please. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see. Well, cool. The Four of Wands. Oh, I so want. Okay, Holly, we're talking about your twin flame. Okay, there's some rewards coming for you on your twin flame journey because I'm being told that you've been down a bumpy road on your twin flame journey, like a bumpy road in a car with bad shocks, low fuel light on, no rest area for 50 miles. You know. Okay, what do we got? The Moon card. No way. To the Six of Swords on the Page of Swords. Right to the Six of Pentacles. A lot of repeating. You've been noticing repeating numbers, haven't you? Because the sixes are showing up. All right. But check this out. With the Moon card on the Four of Wands, a lot of what you've been dreaming about them is actually working to bring them back in. You're like straight out of the gate, Holly. You're going on the list for twin flame reunion. Okay. They broke your heart, but this is working out. Look at you and them taking a selfie in front of a house in the future. You guys are going to move in together. Shut the front door. The Page of Swords. You seriously, I just heard your twins say, I love when Holly wears that red dress. It's just the Page of Swords. They're learning what their life is like without you. With the Six of Swords, they're working to see things from a new perspective to come back positively. Like everything they said when they left, they are now thinking of it all the complete opposite. If they were like, I'm not ready for a relationship, they're totally ready. I'm afraid of commitment. They're not afraid of commitment no more. You fear they've moved on and don't even remember you exist. When you least suspect it, though, Libra energy, either Virgo or Libra season, they're going to reach out and want to mend this fence with you and work things out. Six of Pentacles. You like your purses too, don't you? You got a purse collection, don't you? I just saw like, yes, my Coach purse is my favorite, but I like the LV too. All right. I do have that house, but heads up, I'm putting you down on the list for a reunion without a doubt. Okay? Love you, Holly. And thank you for the donation. You're so generous. You can make sure you eat something. All right, let's see what's up now. I'm a Cancer. I make sure people check. Although, after my birthday, I am now December 12th Sagittarius. I am identifying by my Sagittarius Neptune from now on. Okay, plus extra birthday. We get another birthday reading. All right, Carla. Oh my gosh, Carla, that's a cute super sticker. That thing is, look at that. Look, that's cool. I like that. All right, tap me into Carla's energy. What's the current status? Give me a little current status on Carla's energy. Let's see here. Carla, let me do a quick scan real quick and just see if you typed anything, because usually I just look right for the super chats. Let's see what's up. Keep working that lotto experiment, Rowdy. I saw that. You'd be amazed. When it happens, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, how was Archer so right? I just want to borrow a mil. That's it. You can keep the other 500 or 499. I just want 1 mil. Carla, you really just super stickered me? Oh my goodness, darling. You are way too kind. Oh my gosh. All right, give me a check-in. Give me current conditions. I want to know what's up for Carla. Give me something for her. What have we got? You are so kind. You make sure you like get a little coffee or something. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Cups with the Strength card. Leo season, I don't have a polite way to put this. Leo season beat up the person on your mind mentally kind of rough, Carla. Okay? In that they had to clear some stuff out with the Six of Cups. They're going to reach out with a present for you. You got an I'm sorry present coming. Okay? You got an I'm sorry present coming. It could be flowers, because look at the sunflower that's on the Queen of Wands. But they've matured. I like that. For some reason, Mercury retrograde and Leo season read them the right act on a spiritual level. In that, like they tried something to reach out, and it didn't work out for them, and it bombed totally. Where like just a heads up with the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups in traditional Rider-Waite, it also shows a little bit of the definition of obsession. So in the past, they were very Six of Cups, where they were like, oh, like they never made time for you, even at home or something. They just sit there on their phone and wouldn't really focus on you. Heads up, this next time around, because there is a next time around. It's not over. But this time, you're gonna be back being like, Archer, how do I stop them from being so obsessive? Like they're almost helicopter. Like now they don't stop texting me. I get 2 good mornings. Sometimes I get a second good morning because they forget that they said good morning to me. And I'm like, you already said good morning. And they're like, I know, I just want to say it again. All right. They're going to wind up being all about you. Something during Leo season caused a bare wire to touch metal up here, shorted them out, and completely rebooted their system. Where they've gone from this place of like, I don't need nobody. Now it's like, oh my gosh, I really need Carla. So heads up, Virgo season, they're not going to make it through Virgo season. That's wild. They're going to be like, I got to talk to you. All right. So I hope that helps. I don't know what happened to them, but man, it was like drastic change. All right, Jamie, give me a weekend forecast for Jamie. What's the weekend ahead looking like for Jamie? Let's see. The Sun card doesn't get much better than that, Jamie. The Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, really? To the Page of Swords. A lot of repeating cards with the Hanged Man. Okay, this weekend, the rewards for your patience are coming in. Page of Swords. You will learn a little something about that person. That'll let you know they're still thinking about you. And even though you're going to be like, well, if they're thinking about me, why haven't they done anything or reached out? Oh my gosh, they're gonna mess up. They're trying to play it. Okay, get this. They're trying to play it cool, like they don't even think about you anymore. Here's what's going to happen. Keep a tab on your notifications, okay? They straight up Page of Swords on your social media, okay? Whether it's just Facebook, Instagram, whatever. They're going to goof up. They're going to see it as a goof up. God's going to be like, I did it. I did that. Because what they're going to do as they're scrolling, they're going to accidentally either friend request you or like hit the heart or like on something, and they're going to totally blow their cover that they're still totally interested in you. And then that's going to give you the clear to reach out and go, did you like my post? And they're going to be like, what? No, it wasn't me. I didn't do that. And you're like, I kind of saw it was you. And they're going to be like, the whole point out of that little spaghetti legs convo is it's going to be the spark to reunite something. So keep heads up on your notification over the weekend, okay? All right, now, Tia, what you got for me? Let's find out. Give me a little something on Tia. Give me a little something on Tia. Oh my gosh, the Page of Swords won't go away. Okay, so basic overview. Either everybody at the channel, all the women on this channel own this red dress in your closet, and you're just like driving all the guys like, whoa. Or everybody's watching and the Sun card. It's literally the same cards coming back. Oh my gosh, with the King of Pentacles. Virgo season, Leo season. Leo has Sun card. Okay, here, Tia, what's up? You're Leo. Like, oh my gosh, you and your Leo are going to wind up going out. You don't know it yet either. Okay. Oh, whoa. You guys there's 2 different date scenarios playing out already, Tia. Check this out. One is that Leo's having a family cookout, and mom's like, you better invite Tia. And he's going to be like, what? Are you sure about that? And mom's going to be like, boy, do I got to repeat myself. And so you're going to get invited to a family cookout that's going to put you kind of on in the limelight where everybody's looking at you. Then they pull him aside and they're like, she's a keeper. She's a keeper. And he's going to be like, she's one of the good girls. She saved my butt and pulled me out of a deep thing here. Then you got the other thing that there actually is a date night going on too. I mean, it's like a 3-day weekend for y'all. So there might be like a Saturday night going out, like let's go to dinner, let's catch up and, rekindle some old times and that. I'll pick you up at 7, wear the red dress. I don't know. And then there's the whole family cookout thing on Monday that like everybody's like, yeah, get Tia there. Okay. You're going to have a very busy dance card this weekend. I like that for you. All right. Shrek, what up, dude? How you doing? All right. Give me a little checkup on Shrek. What's cooking? Which direction are we going? Who are we talking to today? The Moon card and the Six of Swords and Temperance. Oh, I'm basically like being told I literally just heard the whole Sagittarius reading. I'm like, oh, okay. I got to call it how it lies, okay? It's like golf. I got to play it where it lies, all right? 10 strokes and we're out. That's how I play. I never make it to 10 strokes, though, but we do that. I actually usually am 2 or 3. I usually keep myself below par. It's not bad. However, what, are you wanting to play golf someday? I'll look you up. All right, Moon card to the Six of Swords, okay? Dig this, dude. This is wild. The Moon card to the Six of Swords. Fallon is going to have a coming around moment because with the Six of Swords, you're going to have somebody over the weekend that you bump into that's going to want to actually date you. And Fallon's going to pick up on the energy because you're going to be like, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's go for it. Like, I don't know, you're going to bump into him at a store or like a Whole Foods or just getting coffee in the morning at Dunkin' Donuts. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, Shrek, how you been? What's been going on? Nothing. Wow, how you been doing? What's going on? Oh my gosh, let's sit down and catch up on this one. And you're going to kindle a spark that you don't even see coming from somebody that's a past person, not like of a relationship, but just somebody that's been in your circle before that you bump into that you haven't seen in a while, that you guys are both like, oh my gosh, how you been doing? This here, you will energetically, for that brief moment, disconnect from Fallon because you're like in the conversation. Fallon will feel it with the Moon card. She's going to fear you starting to slip away. And in the Six of Swords, you're going to wind up dealing with two people, Temperance, top shelf energy, okay? Where you either have to tell Fallon, sorry about your luck, but this other woman took an interest while you were still doing your thing. Everybody heals in their own time, but I was already healed. Or you can actually go for Fallon and be like, it was really cool to catch up and have coffee, and, you know, it's cool, appreciate it. And then either way, you're going to wind up with like more than you bargained for. Totally, okay? All right, hope that helps, dude. Your top shelf energy this weekend. All right, Dara, why is my Cancer man still not calling me yet? Let's find out, because usually Cancers are all over their phones. I am curious. All right, and thank you for the super chat, too. You're awesome sauce. All right. Actually, I'm going to combine both of yours since you popped two of the chats in there, too. All right, want to know why Dara's Cancer is not calling her, and we also want to know about when the financial situation will get better. All right, let's do it to it. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Wow, it's a lot of Cancer energy. World card and the Lovers with Temperance underneath here too. It's a lot of major arcana for you. Okay, what I'm seeing going on here with the Lovers card on this Knight of Cups is that right now the reason that Cancer is not calling you is a little bit of a spaghetti legs energy of a fear, like trying to get up on the horse to ride it, but it's like way up there and you got to crawl up to climb on it, and then like the horse does its own thing and it dips its head down to drink and you like slide down the neck of it. But with the Queen of Cups, right now the reason he is not reaching out and not calling you yet is he is coming to terms with his feelings. He is still very much in his crab shell, hiding out under the table type of a feeling, because the Lovers card is that up and down type of an energy that like 1 minute he's cool with his feelings. It's the fact that he's falling in love with you and he's having a hard time processing that, so he's not sure how to move. Their unconditional love keeps popping in and out in his energies. He's got to get to a point where like right now he's trying to find any reason why something wouldn't work out. Like he fears that he'd mess it up, or that he fears he wouldn't know what to say. But he's going to come to a point on that one where he just goes for it and takes the chance, because your outcome on it's the World's card, okay? Right now, it's a lot. He is overthinking big time. He could literally just calm down. He's very much in it, but what if we try and fail? What if she yells at me? What if she tells me, pound sand, buddy, I don't want to talk to you no more? He's so scared of failing that if he overcame that and he actually was like, you know what if we try and succeed? I'm just going to hop on this horse and tell it to start going. Let's do it. That the outcome is exactly what he wants it to be, because you guys both want the same things. He's just a little nervous. This would be the thing, like if I met him, was talking to him, I'd be like, bro, just take it a shot. You know, you miss the shots you don't take. Type of a thing. All right, Temperance. All right, now let's see what we've got in the work side of things. The High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Okay, what I do see here, that win. This is a win question. Okay, got you. Strength card. A lot changed during Leo season. There's going to be some future upcoming talks in the financial situation. What I'm seeing here is that there will be a change in your work situation. If you're unemployed, you're going to actually hear back from a company that's been working on some restructuring, and they will finally have a position available for you. You've already applied to it, okay? And currently, if you are employed, the High Priestess shows that behind the scenes, HR has been noticing what's going on with you, and there is somebody getting ready to transition. They're not die, but just like they're going to leave their current position and get transferred to another district in another job. That's going to open up the job that High Priestess, they're going to offer you, okay? And with the extra money in that, you'll be able to go forward on Page of Pentacles. I do see whichever perspective best suits you, that it'll work out, okay? So if you're currently unemployed, somebody will finally reach out because they've finished the restructuring in the industry that they're in, the job that you applied for, and you are still top candidate. And if it's internally, there's just some reshuffling. HR is just slow moving regardless. And there's some reshuffling that this one person is going to get promoted, then you're going to get promoted as a result of it. That'll help with your financial status, okay? Seven of Cups. Either way, that would work. And the Seven of Cups also tells me there's one other variable, and that is that if you are currently employed and you've applied to another company because you're just kind of sick of how you've been treated at the current company, they'll reach out, okay? So then when they call the current company and ask for a reference, the current company is going to talk to you and be like, we did not know that you were thinking of leaving. What will it take to keep you? And then you can just, like, let's say the new job offers you $35 an hour. You can go, well, because they offered me $45 an hour. They're like, okay, we'll match that, 45 to keep you. And you can walk out being like, life hack, okay? All right. I hope that helps too. You got some big changes happening during Virgo season. The planets going direct for you, Dara, are going to help you out big time. All right, Kay, you lost your job the other day due to standing up to the work bullies. Man, well, you have a better and higher paying job soon. Let me tap in for you. I'm sorry about that, Kay. Those bullies must run with the wrong clique. Oh my goodness. Some people can't handle the truth. That's the thing. But props to you for standing up for it, okay? This is one of those cases where, like, the job was making you miserable and God didn't want to see you depressed. So God's like, all right, we got to get Kay out of there. The Moon card, see? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you've already applied for the next job. Because I'm being told you didn't waste any time, okay? That you got home after you had a break, had a glass of wine, calm down, you hopped on and started doing some applications, Seven of Pentacles. Keep applying until you hear back. But in the meantime, Four of Swords, look at this, budget the money, of course, and all that stuff. But look at this as a little bit of a respite, because one of the jobs you've applied for with the Seven of Pentacles that you fear, like, you won't hear back from, like, it's the one that you're like, man, that'd be a great one. I wish I had that. They will reach back out, okay? What it is the company does ghost applying, where they post the positions before they're available so that they already have a bank of candidates that are lined up and eligible, so they don't have to sift through 5 billion of them at one time. But you're on the top of the stack, so with that Queen of Pentacles, they will reach out with the Two of Cups, okay? Just a little bit of divine timing to play. I see that you might only have to deal with about 2 weeks of rest time. Consider it rest time, okay? And don't forget to follow up. Make sure you transfer your 401k and stuff too, because if your past workplace supports the bullies, they might selectively forget about transferring investments and stuff. So just make sure you get your 401ks and everything that is owed to you transferred in your direction. But the Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles does show that one of the jobs, they've kept your resume in their data bank. And as soon as they finish their shuffling, within about, you'll hear from them sooner than 2 weeks, but like your start date will be about 2 weeks out from now, okay? All right, so it might be beginning next week that you hear back on it, and then like 2 weeks from that is when you actually start your onboarding and you go in for trainings and stuff. But yeah, you'll be okay. And I actually am being told it's a little bit more money. Might not be much, might be a couple bucks, but it's a little bit more. All right, so I hope that helps, girl. Sending you some hugs too. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you all very much for being here. You guys have a good one. I will be back later this afternoon for Capricorn. I got to get to Mama T. Okay, so Sagittarius, thank you very much for letting me read your life, your love, and your energy today. I love and appreciate you for it very much, as always. You're Sagittarius. You know I love you. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Sagittarius. As always, we appreciate and love you for your protection, direction, and guidance, as always. Remember, you want to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, and you can choose from the Zoom one-on-one or traditional private YouTube links. But either way, I look forward to reading for you. All right? And I'll see you tomorrow night, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern for the All Signs. And until then, Sagittarius, I love you, and I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. Love you, Sag.